ladies and gentlemen. As always, I'm your host, AirsoftAL, and today we are talking about BBs because, well, much like ammo in the real steel world, I can't really get a lot of it because money and sometimes scarcities. I really do wish that was a joke, but no, that's not because, of course, COVID. Well, no. The BBs I'm talking about today are ones I have seen all over the place, and you've probably seen all over the place too whenever you've gone to Amazon or Google and you typed in airsoft BBs. These things have been popping up a lot recently, and I've actually talked to a few people who've actually used these things, and swear by them, they're really good for the price tag. And while I have been a fervent user of Black Ops BBs, and probably will still use Black Ops BBs, depending on how these perform today, I might switch over to these. Because if what I've been reading and what I've been seeing is true, then these are actually really good, affordable BBs that actually kind of top the competition. The BBs I'm talking about today are, of course, these. The Bulldog BBs. I'm not joking on that. They literally have a Bulldog as their mascot, and doing a little research into these guys, they don't just do BBs. They also have airsoft guns. They even have a PCC on the market, which I'm a little curious about, if not for that price tag. But that's neither here nor there, and this is just talking about these. So, what are these? These are BBs distributed by Trimex, which, if I'm to believe, is somewhere in Asia. I don't care where in Asia, I just want to know if they're any good. But what I actually do like about these is that these are supposedly not recent, give or take, maybe about 5 years or so. But looking at these actually do look pretty polished. If you look at them pretty good, these are definitely polished BBs. These, yeah. So, here's the thing. I've been a fervent user that airsofters, especially those who are casual, shouldn't spend a lot of money on BBs. They should go for ones that are affordable, and these being .2, these are the most common kind of BBs you'll see on the field for those who actually don't have a lot of money, and they'll go for the ones that are the most affordable, but will still give them performance. .2 BBs are the bread and butter of the airsoft market, and are what we literally measure our FPS by. This is something I'm a little curious about, and whether or not these are actually really good. But I want to kind of go over the bottle. The bottle itself is made of polymer instead of, more hard plastic. This is definitely more flexible polymer. I do like the hexagonal design. It very much so reminds me of some D20s or other dice that we use in D&D. I kind of do like this hexagonal design instead of just a standard plain round or square design. I like more exotic bottles because whenever I run out of BBs, I usually use these for other purposes. I might use this for dice. I might do that because, again, D&D nerd. Moving on though. Screwing off the top, which is lovely. Got that. We come across interesting. Has a nice little cardboard top that I'm going to insert back in there, and it has aluminum or aluminium for those in Europe. However you pronounce it, it's aluminum in the US and whatever the hell you want to say over there in Europe. Trying to remove it, or I can just go the good old-fashioned method of just stab it. So let me find a stabby or a pokey. When in doubt, a pencil. A standard number 2 pencil will do the job for you. Remember, you gotta poke a hole in it to let let whatever inside breathe. There it goes. And already I can smell that new BB smell. Let's give it a little waft. That's actually got an interesting smell to it. I don't know what it reminds me of school almost, like high school, middle school. You know that plastic smell that you get whenever you buy those new binders or you get those new markers and you open them up. Kind of like that. So looking at them, pretty good. This is going in the aluminum pile. Looking at the BBs themselves, they actually are rather nice. Look at that. Look at that nice polish. That is lovely. That is a lovely little polish. Now, I could compare these to the Black Ops BBs, but what I'm going to do is actually just take them outside, shoot at some shit, and see how they perform. So we will be doing some grouping. We're going to test it on 3 different guns. 3 guns that are going to be tested are, of course, for distance on certain levels of guns. One which is entry, one which, of course, is custom, and then the final one is extremely upgraded. Basically, different styles. So, I'm going to screw the cap back on here, and we're going to take these, we're going to load these in some mid caps, and we're going to take them out, and we are going to try them out. We're going to do distance, we're going to do grouping, and then just for the hell of it, full auto dump into a BB collector. Because again, I'm a little curious, just to see how these hold up. So, let's go outside and give these a try, shall we? Alright, so the first gun we're actually testing out with the Bulldog BBs for distancing is, of course, the Man Store refurbished HK416 AEG. You can actually get this for about 45 bucks on the manstore.com website, which will be linked down below, their main website, not the actual gun itself. You can look it up. And if you use my coupon code AirsoftAL, you will actually save 7% off your entire purchase from Man Store. Now, turning on the run cam, we're just going for straight distance, straight flat shots, just not even going to try and be accurate. So, let's go ahead and see if it'll hit the broadside of a barn. Huh. That's actually got some decent distance with those BBs. Huh. Huh. Let's switch this over to the M16 and see what we're getting out of that one with the longer barrel and the not-so-standard hop-up, shall we? Alright, we have my Elite Force M16 right here. Do you know that this is about the mid area? The gearbox inside of it is a Gen 7, Gen 7 Elite Force CQB airsoft gearbox. So that's where we're going to definitely see a boost in performance, to say the least. So, turning on the run cam here, and getting it turned on. There we go. Let's see what we're getting just straight distance. I've got a Titan 11-1 LiPo in here, and let's see if she hits the broadside of a barn. You saw the same run cam footage and I was seeing with let's just go over to the M4. Alright, we have my custom G&G M4. This has a very, very crazy motor in this. It has a Type R barrel, it's got a flat hop, it's got all sorts of crazy upgrades to it, including the manstore.com flat hop, already built-in flat hop, rotary style hop-up unit in here, Type R inner barrel. Let's just see what this thing does with this, because now I'm extremely curious what these BBs will do out of it. Let's just get to the sticky target grouping testing next, shall we? So first up on the groupings test with the sticky target, we have of course the 416. Now we saw the distance test, and I'm about the standard engagement distance that you would be fighting, say mid to long range, or even close range. So I just want to see how this thing does on a more or less 20 or so feet target. So let's go ahead and get the run cam going, and see how she does, shall we? That's not too bad. Let's get up close. I'll grab the target and you guys can actually see what I'm seeing. Here's the sticky target, and I'm not gonna lie, that's not bad. Yeah, the BBs are slowly going down, but that's actually not bad in terms of actual grouping, because this is about a torso-sized target or a head-sized target, So the fact that it was able to hit at least a couple within this area and a few on the outline, that's not bad. Like, at all. Let's get this reset up and put it on the M16, and let's see how the M16 performs with the grouping, shall we? Before we get to the M16, I might as well just go ahead and do a full auto dump. Just full on mag dump. Straight as an arrow, not one of them deviated. Grant, this is still got a stock gearbox with a 300 FPS spring upgrade, and the motor is not, and it's not an 11.1 LiPo, it's a 7.4 volt LiPo, so yeah, that is kind of consistent. Let's get the M16 finally, shall we? Alright, let's see what the groupings look like, as well as a mag dump, shall we? Alright, let's go get the target and see those groupings. Once again, not bad groupings per se, but it's still par for the norm, with the barrel not being a Type 1 barrel and the hop-up being where it is. That's actually really, really nice, I'm not gonna lie. Again, head-sized target and or torso-sized target, depending on the distance, but a lot of them that you saw from the run cam were able to hit where they hit, so again, I am thoroughly impressed. Let's get a mag dump done, and then we'll switch over to the M4. Alright, M16 mag dump. Because it's M16, I'm going to shoot from the hip. That was pretty quick. That's, probably shouldn't have used a 30-round mid-cap. Should have used a higher round mid-cap. Anyway, let's switch it over to the M4, and let's see what performance we're getting. Alright, we got my custom M4. Run cam is going. Let's see what we're getting. And just for shits and giggles, full auto mag dump. Alrighty then. Now, a single one of them broke on my muzzle brake, or even deviated slightly. That's actually kind of cool. Let's get the target here, shall we? So a lot of the BBs are already starting to come off, but you can still see some of the imprints from them, and a lot of them did hit center mass, like they did hit the red zone. And I'm still thoroughly impressed by them, honestly. That's impressive. That is impressive. That's just wow. That's just wow. Anyway, let's go ahead, get inside, and give my final thoughts, and kind of let you know whether I think they're worth it or not. Shall we? If I had to use a clip to more or less describe how I feel, it has to be this one.
A surprise, to be sure, but a welcome one.
Yeah, that's my feelings right now. How are these this good for the price tag? It's 5,000 BBs, but for the same price tag you could get for you could get 10,000 Black Ops BBs. Even then, they're charging $30 for 10,000. I get it now. I completely understand why now a lot of Europeans, a lot of Asians, a lot of airsofters, some in the US, mind you, who I have talked to about these, actually say, yeah, they're worth the price. Shit. I actually want to get more of these now. Hell, I now want to invest in this. I now want to invest in Bulldog BBs. I want to try other BBs. Now, I want to try them all. All of them! Even those fucking UK armed ones! I want to try all the BBs in the world just to see if they can outbeat these and .2s. Hell, I want to try Bulldog. I want to try heavier Bulldog BBs now and biodegradables. This has never happened before. I've never been excited about a product, especially BBs. Ladies and gentlemen, if it can impress me, it can impress you. I recommend anyone to actually give these a try. These things are like $18 on Amazon, and you can probably find them cheaper elsewhere as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I wholeheartedly support this. Get these. They're worth it. They are worth it. I'm definitely going to be using these in a game. There's no ands, ifs, or buts about it. I'm using these in a damn game when I can go back out and play Airsoft again. Anywho, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. As always, I've been AirsoftAL, the common man's Airsofter who reviews surprisingly good BBs just so you can see them in action. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you all for watching, and would you kindly consider subscribing, commenting, disliking, and hitting the notification bell. And for those of you who have donated to our PayPal, Dr. Airsoft, I thank you for your $5 donation. If you have donated to our PayPal before, be it $5 to $10, you will get a shout-out, be it at the beginning of the video or even here at the end. And thank you all for watching, and if you want to continue supporting the channel and help out in my crusade to find the best BBs in Airsoft, then consider donating to our PayPal down below. As always, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you all in the next video. Till next time, later!